This is where the Crossrail trains will begin their journey underneath the very heart of central London. Altogether, there'll be 42 kilometres of tunnelling that has to be done, and you can just imagine the size of the machines that will have to do the work. Well, they've been built and they've been tested in Germany over the past few weeks, and they're just about ready to get to work.
The Crossrail tunnels will take 2 years to construct, but when the project's complete, areas west and east of the capital will be linked on one line for the first time. It's now Europe's biggest civil engineering project, and the tunnelling equipment is, as you might expect, fairly substantial.
Well, these are the machines that'll do that tunnelling. They're built here in Germany, and everything about them is massive. They cost £10 million a piece. They take up to a year to build, and there'll be 8 of them cutting through the London clay 24 hours a day at a rate of 100 metres a week. And that's not bad when you consider that each one is 160 metres long and weighs 1,000 tonnes. This is basically an enormous mobile factory, a very slow-moving one, but it is making the tunnel for itself, and every part of the operation is monitored in the control room. We've come round to the back of that cutting head. As you can see, it's a maze of pipes and pumps and hydraulics, and one of the first things you notice is this great central tube, and that's where the soil that is cut out from the tunnel is ejected through the back of the machine. Now, as it goes, it actually makes the tunnel lining, and these concrete segments will be put into place by this hydraulic arm here, forming something like a concrete cylindrical jigsaw puzzle.
As each tunnel section is put in place, the machine pushes against it to keep burrowing forward. New concrete segments are then brought up on a conveyor to line the next part of the tunnel. Production of those segments has just started in the UK and will take 2 years. This factory in West London is one of 3 that will make them all.
It only takes a few minutes to pour one of these, but they're so massive that they take almost a month to set completely solid, and it takes 8 segments to complete a whole tunnel section. Each one of these segments weighs 3.4 tonnes, and when the factory is running at full capacity, they'll be able to make more than 200 of these a day, and over the course of the next 2 years, the 3 factories involved will have made 250,000 tunnel sections.
It's really exciting for all of the team here to be involved in such a major project. It increases the transport infrastructure in London by 10%, so the team here will leave a lasting legacy on transport for London in years to come.
In a few months, this machine will be underground, carving out a network to bring another 1.5 million people within 45 minutes of the capital. It's expected to have created 10,000 jobs in the process, and the first section, running under London, is due to open in 6 years' time.